When I was growing up as a youngster, my brother and I shared a room, and we had lots of posters around in our room of different sports people, sports heroes. I think we had a Michael Jordan poster, and I think a Peyton Manning poster at some point. We had a picture of lots of different Notre Dame pictures, football pictures hanging up, Tim Brown, different things like that. And we collected baseball cards feverishly, and had some of them sitting out on our desk or wherever that we were super excited about, Ken Griffey Jr. or people like that. And the interesting thing about it was, they were our heroes. These guys, these athletes were our heroes growing up, and we played sports too, and we wanted to be like them. But the thing was, the thing that I especially recognize now, I'm not sure I recognized it then, but what I recognize now is that no amount of steroids, no amount of human growth hormone or any other drug or any other workout program or anything, no matter what I did, if I worked out 24 hours a day, I was never going to be a professional athlete. Again, I may have thought that at the age of 10, but I recognize now that would not have ever been possible. And the reason I bring that up is because now in my office and in where I live in the rectory as well, I've surrounded myself with images and statues of my new heroes, and those are the saints. And I have lots of different statues and things like that in my office and things like that, because those are the people that I want to emulate now, and those are my heroes. I still enjoy sports, sitting down watching a game or whatever it might be, but my heroes are the saints. And unlike my athletic heroes growing up, the saints, it's possible for me to be one of them, and it's possible for all of you to be one of them, and that is, I think, truly exciting. And on a day like today as well, we, normally throughout the year we focus on individual saints, and we look at their particular characteristics and their charism and the things that they were particularly gifted with, and we thank God for their particular witness. But today we just step back and we just celebrate the fact that there are so many saints. There are so many different ways to become a holy person, to become a saint. You have a wide range of different mothers and fathers and popes and humble priests and deacons and many, many thousands of different ways to live out our vocation. And I think that it's important to recognize that, and hopefully the saints are becoming heroes for you as well. And we thank God today, not just for particular saints, but for that fact that we are surrounded by so many, and we have so many amazing examples. The question I think that I have to remind myself or ask myself, and the question I pose to you is, do you recognize that God has given you everything that you need to be a saint? The same Eucharist that was offered to St. Francis is the same exact Eucharist that we will receive from this altar. The same sacrament of reconciliation that St. John Vianney was so blessed to offer to his people is the same sacrament of reconciliation that we have here in our church. The same Word of God, the same Scriptures that inspired the saints throughout the millennia is the same Word of God that comes down to us in our Scriptures as well. We have everything that we need to be a saint. We have everything that we need to answer that call that God gives to us. And now it's simply a matter of recognizing that and drawing strength from those things that God has given to us to become a saint.